What is up, YouTube? The time has come, the time is now to start this RM250 build. We're going to get started, tear it down completely, and get the process rolling to make this our most unbelievable, beautiful, crazy RM250 two-stroke you've ever seen. And you guys are coming along for the ride. Oh, and by the way, since the last time we were building bikes, I went from going to the eye doctor and not really being able to do anything there on as far as eye chart goes, but kind of counting fingers, to trying to count fingers at 3 feet away. Can't count more than the one finger at 3 feet away. So this is going to be a unique experience for me. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, and we're gonna try to make this happen, even though life seems to have a way of saying it's not going to. But we're going to. Come on. And don't forget about the 2020 KLX 110 giveaway. Every $50 donated to the RM project gets you entered into a drawing on Christmas Eve for this 2020 KLX 110. All right, we're going to start by taking all the plastics off, all the bolts out, plastic and seat and everything, get it down to frame and everything. It's all going to be discarded. All the bolts, all the plastic, not going to be using, so take them off. Try to soak up as much gas as I can so I don't make a bad smell in here. So sad. Sometimes, where I even know where the bolts are, I just have a hard time finding them. There they are. All right, time to take this nasty looking pipe off. You know we're not gonna reuse that, so let's get that off of there. All right, go ahead and take the silencer off now. I don't think we're gonna be reusing that. That thing is ancient and super heavy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take the header off now. And I got that back bolt out. I can't see these springs, but I know they're here. I can feel them. So get my trusty spring puller. Feel where that spring is. Feel where the end of my puller is. Take it down to my hook. Like that. Get it hooked in there. Give it a little tug. Just like that. Now the other side, or see, yeah, there. So same thing, hold the finger on the hook right here. Find this thing, drop it down. Just like that. That's interesting, there's water in there. Huh. Alright, so it's time to drain the radiator, so I get the radiators off and everything. And usually the drain bolt feels different. So that's probably it right there. And it's also not a bolt, that's an Allen. So let me get that. Here's my Allen. Let's see what happens. Pop loose. Give me a bucket ready. She's coming. I gotta be very careful when you fill start things. You gotta be careful not to cross thread them because you can be so crooked so easy. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get this radiator off of here. So same deal here. It feels like an 8. Put your finger on it. Got it in there. Pop that loose. All right, down here's another one. All right, let's see if we can pop it off of there. There's that one. Oh yes, make a mess. There's that one. There we go. All right, time for the other radiator. Now time to take the subframe off. So the first thing we have to do is loosen this back clamp. So just feel that, feel down to the clamp, feel down to the, pretty sure it's a Phillips head, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. These are a little harder to do than bolts because of angles. You just stick it in there and start turning until it grabs something, works. It's amazing how often that winging it works. So there's one, that feels like a 12, that's what I got on my gun here, so put that loose. That one. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull the carb off. Same way as I loosened the last one, I just got to figure out where the clamp is. There it is. Slide under my finger. Start turning the screwdriver until you catch. Alright, get that nice and loose. Okay. Alright, time to remove this brake. The reservoir, feel that right there. That loose. That, slide that off of there, and there you are. All right, time for electronics now. The coil loose. All right, now the rear shock. Oh yeah. Pop that out of there. There she is. All right, so here we go with the swing arm. I have just a slight suspicion this could be tough because everything is so dry. All right, so after numerous minutes of beating, finally got it. Guess we'll see if we can rescue it or not. It was very tight. But here she goes. Time for the old engine. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to call it quits for this video. I got it completely tore down. Motor on the stand. There's the pile of discards. These are all things that have to be kept and cleaned up and get ready for powder coating. This all has to be bagged and tagged, and all this has to be cleaned up, ready for powder coating. This has to be ready for powder coating. I think in my next video, I'll do all the prep for powder coating and maybe a little bit of the powder coating process and, you know, going and getting that done. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see this thing make its way from this to something really pretty. Don't forget about the giveaway, the KLX 110. From now until Christmas Eve, every $50 donated to this project will get you entered, get you an entry into the drawing on Christmas Eve for the 2020 KLX 110. All right, thanks so much.